Hey everyone, how's it going? Crystal Wolf here. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. And this video was actually requested from a few lovely souls. Now, one lovely soul in particular asked if I would do this kind of reading, not just for her, but for a few of her friends as well, as they are very curious as to who truly regrets losing them, who regrets hurting them. And tarot is an extremely honest way of divination. A lot of the times when you try to do tarot yourself, you often get just the messages you don't want to hear, but is what you need to hear. A lot of them actually wanted me to do this for them because they've tried tarot themselves and they did not like their experience. They didn't like the messages they got, and a lot of them weren't even sure if they were doing it right or not. So I am more than happy to channel messages for others, but even if I channel the messages for those who don't want to do tarot themselves, guys, you still may not get the message that you want to hear, but just know that it is what you need to hear. And a lot of the times what we need to hear, we don't want to hear it, but we still need to be grateful for what Divine Source is trying to let us know. We still need to be grateful for what our spirit guides wish to tell us. But I'm going to be channeling in this reading those who have lost you or those who have hurt you. Just whatever the case was, for those who you are no longer a part of their lives, I will be channeling their energy to see if these individuals truly regret losing you guys or not. So, with that being said, go ahead and pick one of the charms that you feel the most drawn to. Group 1 will be with the star. Group 2 will be with the heart, and Group 3 will be with the key. As always, I will leave timestamps down below in the description for you guys. We're going to get started with Group 1, the star charm. Alrighty, those of you who picked Group 1, those of you who were drawn to the beautiful star charm. Okay, I'll put this beauty to the side. So what came up for you guys is revelation, clearing debts, support, strength, the King of Swords, and the Four of Swords. The Strength card represents Leo energy, and the King of Swords represents the air sign energies, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, be it your one of those signs for your sun, moon, or rising, or simply dealing with those signs. Or you're simply channeling one of those signs in this reading. But for those of you who have been curious and drawn to Group 1, those of you who want to know, do they regret losing me, be it it's an ex-lover, ex-friend, or a family member who unfortunately you had to cut ties with? Whatever the case is, I am channeling here, yes. Yes, these individuals do very much regret losing you, and they also really do regret the fact that they had caused you hurt. They had caused you disappointment, and they had caused you unhappiness. These individuals, though, my word. Now, if it seems like these individuals had a lot going on, if it really seems like for them it was just one thing after another happening, it just seemed like there was a lot of chaos in their life, be it by their own hand, or just unfortunately chaos is drawn to them, a lot of inconveniences and misfortune. Guys, these individuals, they actually have a lot of karmic debt that they need to take care of, and they also have a lot of karmic lessons that they have to learn. And it's not just for this life. I'm really feeling here these individuals, they have a lot of karmic stuff going on from past lives as well that they still need to make up for even in this life. So these individuals are just going through a lot of transformations and a lot when it comes to the karmic issues, karmic lessons, and karmic debts especially. Yeah, these individuals just... they really had a lot going on for them, big time. Just... and unfortunately, because there was so much going on, I can tell that they gave you a lot of disappointment. They did make many of you unhappy. For many of you, they did do and say some things that were very hurtful to you. In the past, though, they were not capable. They didn't even have the energy of being self-aware. I'm also getting here, they did not want to be self-aware. They were more afraid of seeing how they truly were. They were basically their own worst enemy. And unfortunately, though, they are very much aware that they did not do you the best. They didn't give you the best that they had to offer. They just, if they could go back and just correct how they were, they would. They look back on themselves a lot, and they're just like, why? Why was I even like that? Yeah, especially with these cards here, guys. They are very self-aware now, especially with, my camera is hardcore focusing on the Revelation card. It's funny how this card chooses to pop up in this reading for you guys. But these individuals, they actually are self-aware now. They're more willing to be self-aware. They have the energy for it because they no longer are in the fear of being self-aware. They understand that they made mistakes. They understand that they screwed up. But they also have learned that they can try to be better and that they should be better. They understand now that the best way to bring the positive change that they need, as well as for anyone else who will be in their lives, is to correct their toxic behaviors. Is for them to actually be willing to listen to others when others tell them, hey, listen, what you said or did, it really hurt me. I wasn't okay with that. They're also learning how to really clear up a lot of their karmic debts, and they've also actually taken a lot of the lessons that they have learned in this life to heart. They are now in the energy of being open and ready to learn. Yeah, but honestly though, group 1, from also what I'm seeing here, it's very sad, but when they lost you, when you left from their life, it was losing you that actually finally pushed them and made them realize, you know what, I have to change. I cannot continue to be like this. I just lost one of the best people that I will ever have in my life, and all of this was because I didn't choose to actually take accountability or responsibility, because I continued to choose the path of toxicity. This is what I am getting from them, guys. Losing you was the kick in the butt that they needed, basically, to finally realize that they've got to start doing their self-work, that they have to get on their self-healing journey. It was losing you that finally gave them the strength they needed to finally realize it was time for them to start making the positive changes. They do really regret losing you, though. Again, it's a lot of, if they could go back and they could correct their behaviors and their actions from then, they would. But they understand that they cannot do that. And I'm also feeling here, they don't expect forgiveness. They hope that you know that they are sorry, but they're not expecting forgiveness. Honestly, I'm channeling from them. If I were you, I would not forgive me either. So, again, these individuals, again, they are very much self-aware now. They have really come to a lot of realizations of what the things they said and did was not okay. But again, they understand that it's the thing of they get now that they honestly did not deserve you, especially at that time. They understand that what is done, and that the best way that, they can basically atone for what they did is to truly learn from the toxicity and mistakes they did and just not repeat them. Not only to be more better and positive for themselves, but for anyone else who is going to be in their life. But they do really regret losing you. They regret not being better to you. How they are now, basically, the self-awareness that they have, the ability to actually hold themselves accountable for their actions, for their negative words even. They wish that they had been like this with you. And again, they're really strict on themselves with if I could go back in time and just do everything differently, I would. But I have a feeling they say this a lot. There's a lot of it is what it is. This is probably something that they just say a lot in general. But group 1, understand that they do regret this. And again, they don't expect you to forgive them. They are fully aware of everything now. They're actually capable of self-awareness now. But at the same time, guys, they understand that they just did not deserve you, and they understand that they have a lot of karmic lessons to learn still, and they've got a lot of karmic debts that need to be taken care of. I mean, it was very painful for them, and I could tell it was very painful for you. But losing you was honestly going to be the only way they were going to get that wake-up call that changes had to be made. They truly do regret it though, guys. They wish that they hadn't lost you. They wish that they had been better. But, again, what is done is done. They are trying their best now to just be better than who they used to be. So I hope that this reading has helped give many of you closure, and for those of you who were always wondering if the individuals who had lost you even regretted losing you or regretted hurting you, I hope that this has given you guys the answers that you needed to hear. With that being said, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Much love as well as appreciation to all of you. Don't forget, each and every one of you is important and needed. Please do not forget that, because that will never change. And the main thing I hope is that this reading will help you guys move on from this question, move on from this curiosity, and be able to move forward in life, again, having clarity or just the closure that you need. Until next time, I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys. Alrighty, those of you who picked group 2, those of you who were drawn to the heart charm. Alright, now for the cards that came out for you guys, wondering if these individuals regret losing you, if they regret hurting you, be it this is an ex, an ex-lover, ex-friends, or a family member you unfortunately had to cut ties with. Whatever the case is, we're going to be channeling if they truly do regret losing you, if they regret hurting you. Now, what came up for you guys is home, power of prayer, healthcare change, the 8 of Wands, the Star, and the Ace of Wands. The Star represents Aquarius energy, and the Ace of Wands represents the fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Be it your wonderful signs for your sun, moon, or rising, simply dealing with one of those signs, or I'm going to be channeling one of those signs in this reading. Okay. Alrighty, so group 2, what I am seeing here with these individuals, they really put you guys through a lot, especially in the past. Yeah. Okay, like, what I'm getting here is they see themselves, like, this is how some of them see and how some of them feel. But basically, when they came into your lives, when they look back and think of you, all they can think is what a mess and what a storm they were to you. A lot of them remember a lot of the very hurtful things that they said to you. They remember everything that they put you through. Basically, it's a lot of, okay, there's basically what I'm getting is they see themselves as like this tornado going through and causing all of this damage and this harm. That's basically what they're feeling and how some of them see themselves. They really are aware of, oop, 1 second guys, my baby's waking up. Alright, sorry about that guys. Okay, but back into your guys' reading. Again, they're very aware that they had really put you through a lot. And from what I'm also seeing here, it just really seems like, yeah, it seems like they had a lot of at-home issues. I'm also feeling though they were going through an identity crisis though. Unfortunately, you know, be it they didn't have the best at-home situation, or if they were in fact going through a identity crisis, having issues with trying to figure out who they are, just dealing with a lot of insecurity issues even. Unfortunately, they projected a lot of their pain and negativity onto you. Now, is it sad that if they didn't have the best situation? Yeah, that is very sad, but at the same time, it's not an excuse to project that pain onto others. I'm also seeing here with like healthcare change. In the past, they did not have the best of health. They really did not make the best health choices. They did a lot of really negative stuff when it came to their health, a lot of toxic stuff. They were extremely self-sabotaging, very self-destructive. And unfortunately, they would project a lot of that onto you, and they are very well aware of this, guys. But they really do. They regret losing you, group 2. I am seeing, though, that especially with this here, they are trying to take better care of themselves. They're trying to make better health choices. They are trying to heal. They're trying to get better. They are trying to improve themselves. Unfortunately, though, they are trying to rush their healing. And from what I'm seeing is, with them trying to rush their healing, they keep regressing and they just keep going back into self-destructive habits of theirs. And I tell everybody this, healing is a very, very long process. Healing takes a lot of time. You cannot rush it at all. Goodness gracious, the sun's kind of making some of this dark. Let's scooch a little bit. Okay, let's just move a little bit. There we go. Okay, then that way you guys can at least see some of those cards better. There we go, that's better. Let's bring this into the light. But they're trying to rush their healing, and you can't do that. Anyone who rushes their healing is going to end up just making the healing journey a more difficult one, and there will not be that much progress. Like when you get a wound, do you keep picking at the wound? Do you keep bugging it and bothering it? No. You give it the medical attention it needs. You put a band-aid on it, or you put some medicine on it, and then you cover it up, and you leave it alone. You let it heal. When it comes to healing, you can't just rush it. You must take your time. You must be patient with yourself, and you must really go through and process through everything that you need to heal from and why you need to heal from it. These individuals, granted, they are trying their best to heal, they are rushing through it. This is why they keep regressing and also being very self-destructive still. There is a reason why they're trying to rush their healing, group 2. With power of prayer here, along with the star card, it's because they're praying for you, they're wishing for you. Basically, it's fate, if you will allow it, bring them back to me. I want them back. I miss them. These individuals, they still have love for you. They still really care about you. They want you back. They miss you. They regret losing you. They regret the things that were said and done. But the thing is, they think that if they hurry up and heal, then you'll hurry up and come back to them and things can go back to being okay again. But they're not understanding that it's because of them rushing and because they're mainly wanting to heal for the purpose of getting you back, that it's not going to go that well for them. They have to want to heal for themselves. It is a nice motivation that they want to get better and heal because of you, but they need to learn that the healing journey must be for them and them alone, because this is truly what they want. It comes down to a lot of the willpower, basically, the want to be better. The want is there, but just wanting to hurry up and get better solely for you it's not going to be the answer. They really do miss you though, group 2. They may not show it or say it, but that is because they're very upset and angry with themselves because they keep regressing, because they're still just not making the progress that they want. But they're really just, they're wishing, they're praying. They just really wish that they could have you back in their lives. They're also wishing and praying that they just hurry up and get better. But again, they're really trying to just rush it all. You can't rush healing. But my word, group 2, these individuals, they do have love for you. These individuals, they really do admire you. They really see you guys as very attractive as well. Like, they look back on the memory of you, or if I'm also getting here, they'll try to sometimes, they'll try to pull up your social media sites, or they'll pull up old pictures that they still have of you, and they'll just be like, my word, this person is so attractive and amazing. I really wish that they were here. They really think about you a lot, group 2. And a lot of what they will do in their present day, be it they're just out going for a walk, or they're going to the grocery store for something, they wonder what it would be like if you were still there with them. They want to be enjoying things with you, enjoying life with you. They sometimes try to pretend like you're there, but it always just makes them feel more upset, and it makes them want to just beat themselves up more. They have a lot of love for you, a lot of admiration for you still, group 2, but at the same time, they are still quite a mess, and just, they understand that no good can come if they're still not healed. If they're still stuck in a lot of their unhealthy ways, they understand that no good is really going to come of anything. They are just hoping that things will work out in their favor and that they will get better. But group 2, guys, understand that these individuals, they gotta learn a lot of this on their own. You being their motivation is great, but there's just a lot that they have to learn on their own. There is nothing really that you can teach them when it comes to healing and understanding that they have to do a lot of focus for themselves. They're in a time right now where they have to do a lot of learning on their own, and that's just that. But they do regret losing you, Group 2, and they miss you. They really do. They regret hurting you, and they regret losing you. They're really trying to be someone now that you could be proud of. So with that being said, that's all I'm getting for you guys. I hope this reading has given you guys closure, clarity, fed your curiosity, whatever it is. I just hope that it has helped. With that being said, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Much love as well as appreciation to all of you. Each and every one of you is very important and needed. Please do not forget that, because that will never change. Until next time, I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys. Alrighty, Group 3. Those of you who are drawn to the key. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to be channeling a lot here, guys, especially when it comes to just whoever it is that is no longer in your life, be it it's an ex-lover, a family member that had to have cut ties with, or ex-friends, whatever the case is, there's going to be a lot that I'm going to be channeling here. So what came up for you guys is scars, face your financial fears, healing from the past, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords represents the air sign energies, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and the Queen of Wands represents the fire sign energies, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Be it you're dealing with one of those signs, or you're one of those signs for your sun, moon, or rising, or those are going to be one of the signs that I'm going to be channeling in this reading. I know this says face your financial fears, but this is not on the topic of money at all. So it's mainly the case of facing fears. Now, right away though, guys, I am seeing, my word. Okay, so these individuals that are currently no longer in your life, oh, hang on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had a call I had to answer. Also, real quick, let me just move some of these, and that way it's easier for you guys to see the cards. Granted, a lot of people do appreciate the pretty setup, but yeah, it was just kind of in the way there. There we go. That's much better. That way you guys can actually see the cards. But anywho, back into the reading. Now, what I'm really seeing here is these individuals who are no longer in your life. Just my word. Yeah. With these two here, just, with scars and healing from the past, they really did quite a doozy on you guys. I could just tell they really put you through a lot. And Group 3, I'm not gonna lie, after this reading, I'm gonna have to smudge, because I am not liking the energy I'm getting from them. I don't like it. I don't. These individuals, oh my word, just, well, they're very entitled. They are very selfish. They are very, I look down on you. They're very toxic. Very toxic. Like this, the energy I'm getting from them, this is the most selfish, narcissistic, just disgusting energy I have felt in years. Group 3, that's saying a lot. These individuals, they do not regret anything terrible that they've done. They're so high up in their ego and pride that they don't care. Trying to talk to them, and with the face your fears here, I can tell that you guys have actually confronted them at some point. You try to talk to them about what they did that hurt you. And doing that, it was like talking to a brick wall. They went straight to playing victim. They went straight to getting manipulative. And for many of them, it was... They have a lot of... There's a lot of tunnel vision going on here. These individuals are very... I will only see what I want to see and hear what I want to hear. Just, oh my word. I'm gonna have to smudge after this reading, group 3. I don't like this. I really don't. These are not nice individuals. They're not. They're very toxic. Especially since there's 2 cards here of looking down. They basically look down on so many people. Just... These are individuals who are not capable... Oh my word, that's, oh my gosh. Some of you might not have read Greek mythology, but there's a Greek mythology about this Narcissus guy, this guy that's so self-absorbed and in love with himself. That's how these individuals are. They are walking Narcissuses, or however you pronounce his name. They're just very, I'm so perfect, I can't do any wrong. I'm not wrong, the world is wrong. This is seriously how they are, and it's giving me a headache. Oh my lord, I am so sorry you guys had to deal with these individuals. Oh my lord, no wonder you got a lot to heal from. I dealt with way too many people like this in the past myself, guys, and even I to myself am still trying to heal from that crap they put me through. We're in the same boat, Group 3. We're in the same boat. These kind of individuals, it's very, oh my gosh. Just, oh, I gotta rub my temples. Just, oh my word. I'm not just gonna smudge. I'm gonna give myself an aura cleansing bath later too. My word. But unfortunately, Group 3, no. These individuals don't regret losing you. They don't regret hurting you. They are like this not just to you, but to others. The only ones they aren't terrible to is themselves. And again, they're so full of their ego and pride. It's just... It's disgusting. It really is. They're very... Oh my word, they're very judgmental. Group 3, though, you guys aren't missing out on anything. These kind of individuals, they're going to end up living a very lonely life. Not only that, but if you guys can see in this card, you see how this angel, she's watching over these 2 children? Guys, your guides actually stepped in and did you a favor by removing these people out of your life, or even trying to remove you away from them. Because they were protecting you from these toxic individuals, these selfish individuals. Seriously, there is no compassion in this reading. There's nothing but this toxic, selfish energy, this me, I'm so great and perfect energy. Just feeling like they are owed and deserve everything, not caring how they treat others. This is what I'm getting from them. This is not okay. 555, yep. Your guides are here confirming this. Oh my word. The best change that you needed was these individuals being gone out of your life. You are not missing out on anything. These individuals are going to end up living a very sad and lonely life just because they don't see themselves ever being the one in the wrong. They just... They greatly lack self-awareness, Group 3. They will never be self-aware. They will never watch the energy that they are putting out. In fact, actually, what drew them to you in the first place was what a bright light you are. They did see you as an attractive individual, an individual that they could get a benefit from. Some of them used you just to give themselves a higher title, a higher status, or they were just using you to they were using you for some sort of self-benefit. But yeah, they at one point did see you as attractive. They saw you as just... They can't see people as people. They just see everyone as objects to use. And... my word. I got a headache. Group 3, you're not missing out on anything. Just forget these individuals. They're not worth your time or your energy. Just let karma take care of them. Let them dig their own holes. You're not missing out on anything, guys. You're really not. I'm just sorry that you had to deal with these type of individuals. I'm sorry that you had to deal with all this. If you're still healing from the things that they had said and done to you, I am... Take it. Take all this healing energy. I am sending you love and healing energy. Know that you are you're worth so much. And do not let what these individuals said or did try to blind you from that. Group 3, you guys are wonderful, incredible, attractive, capable individuals. Unfortunately, your amazingness, your incredible energy, it drew these toxic little leeches to you. You took the salt and got them off. They are irrelevant to you. They are no use to you. They're no good for you at all. Pay them no mind. Waste no breath on them. You are worth more, Group 3, and you deserve better than all this. You really do. May better have been presented to you, or may better come your way tenfold. With that being said, I hope you're all having a wonderful day, because that's all I can take from this reading, Group 3. I really cannot take much more of this. I gotta smudge. I gotta cleanse all this. So with that being said, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Much love as well as appreciation to all of you. Group 3, guys, you are seriously important and needed. Nothing will ever change that. And don't let toxic individuals ever try to blind you from that. Until next time, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.